Feels good to see clear skies again. Thanks for coming so quickly, Wolf. It's urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. A squad of guerrillas were supposed to report their status 2 hours ago, but we've completely lost contact. And they had a light-bearer medic with them named Atal, but she's gone dark too. Be careful out there, Wolf. And if you need any support from us, just say the word.
The team should have been scouting around here. Over there. Looks like someone got into a fight. The guerrillas must have taken out this patrol. Look at the bodies.
No human casualties either. The guerrillas are skilled fighters. Only makes their disappearance more suspicious.
Huh. Residual light. A very warm and gentle light at that. Must be from that medic Denzin mentioned. But where did they go afterwards? Maybe if I scan for sources of arc spectrum energy. A chitin structure? Not a good sign.
The Hive. Contact Denzin. Tell him the Hive are back.
Oh no.
The verdict rendered in flames. Down. Bad after. Hey, thanks for the assist back there. I wasn't expecting to meet another light bearer out here. You know her? I was told she and some guerrillas went missing around here. I'm helping investigate.
And almost going missing yourself in the process. Am I right, boss?
Now's not the time for quips, Crowther. You. Do you have any leads?
Well, these zombie-looking things are called the Hive. They've made a home for themselves under the ice field. If Atal's down there, it's going to get dangerous. I was about to call in reinforcements.
There's no need. Let's go.
So, you're Atal's friend, right?
You could say that.
How long have you been here?
Not long.
How did you know Atal was missing?
She didn't respond.
Okay, so, what's your name?
If you absolutely must ask, it's Gwen.
Hey, let's cut to the chase. Boss must think you're pretty good if she's willing to give you her name. But she's also implying you're asking way too many questions.
here we are. This cave leads to a hive gateway.
Get ready. It's pretty cramped in there, so fighting at a distance is off the table.
Did you hear that?
What?
There she is.
Wait!
I don't think she's waiting for us. Clean cuts on the bodies. She carved through only the enemies blocking her path. Wolf, did you notice that scythe of hers?
Pretty cool, right?
Well, yes, but that's not what I was going to say. There's been stories for years about a scythe-wielding lightbearer. It's rumored they've hunted a lot of warlords to their final death.
What? You're saying it might be Gwen?
I wouldn't rule it out. Maybe you should let Radagast know when we get back.
But we're Iron Lords, not Warlords. So we're safe, right? No! The portal's open again!
Too late! Slowpoke's gotta wait outside!
She's going inside. Follow her before it closes. Guess we'll keep watch out here then.
Zev, try contacting Denzin and Jiangxi Metro again, just in case she needs backup.
So, through the looking glass, we arrived at a fractured junkyard. Alrighty then. My sixth sense tells me we should head toward that wacky green light. There's our hostage! Watch your 12! Let's take these uglies out so we can grab Miss Peacemaker and get out of here! Did she pass out? That weird rune seems linked to the spell imprisoning her. Time to wake Sleeping Beauty up.
Well done, Lightbearer.
I knew it! Wizards are always full of shit!
I wonder if you will still jest when your shell is crushed, little light.
Where's Atal?
At your destination, of course. Prove your strength and reveal what lies behind the curtain. I look forward to your performance.
So much babbling.
You alright there, Gwen? You got something on you.
A humble gift for your journey. Now, embark on the path I have so meticulously prepared for you.
Is it just her, or do all her kind gibber like this? Waiting for us! Grab your sight! Time for a bloody one! Look at that big guy! He's gonna hide behind the battle line! Seems he's got something up his sleeve! Holy hell! Big dude's killing his own guys! Let's take him out! Don't want him getting any beef
You won't disappoint, Lightbearer. That was a decent first verse. Keep going. Keep killing. Let me hear your final note.
What the? She wants us to kill her own kind? What they call these ugly things the Hive, which makes that sheathead their queen bee.
A bee colony wouldn't be so degenerated as to kill their own kind.
More like warlords, I suppose. Get ready, Gwen! It's gonna kill its minions again! Another one bites the dust! Now let's see if we can find a way forward.
What a marvelous show of slaughter! I can feel the life essence you reaped. Potent. Delectable.
Ah, shut it, sheet for brains! We're gonna cut you into rags and save it all! Wait, this must be where those missing people are being kept.
But Atoll isn't among them.
There she is. Careful, though. It's clearly a trap.
Prepare for anything.
Our dear guests have finally arrived. I thank you for the slaughter you offered along the bladed path. You have surpassed all your predecessors. As for the last tribe, I would not object to testing your capabilities personally.
Then I hope you've prepared a coffin.
Survivors transcend their limits and evolve!
Exaggerate all you want. In the end, you're just prolonging your disgusting existence through a blasphemous ritual.
before you can even go all out!
All has proceeded as planned. You fought your way here, reaping the vitality of those who would bar your path. 2 more sacrifices await here. Then the sword shall be unsheathed. There will be no escape. You will be the perfect end to this ritual. And I shall savor the culmination of my subordinate essence!
Is that so? How about some blood to whet your appetite?
How did you?
You've got 2 eyes more than me, and you're still blind to Gwyn's strength.
Foolish. Even if you break free, I will kill you, and your careless ghost all the same!
I was going to leave you to be gutted alive by ravens. But since you've exhausted my patience, I think I'll do it myself. Don't wait for me.
There are others trapped here. We need to save them. What are you planning, Gwyn?
To do what I do best. Finish the funeral.
You're serious? That tunnel looks like a sewer. All dark and dirty. No light in sight.
A dive into death's cold embrace. How could I be?
Gwyn!
Well, I don't want to miss a thing.
Your pursuit has sealed your fates. Your precious light cannot help you here. How are you still wielding the light?
Ha! That ritual of yours helped Gwyn keep some of her powers.
I don't mind only using my side. Though, it might get a bit messy.
Don't forget where you are, Lightbearer. My subordinates will see your flesh ripped from your very bones.
You've done something not even I dare to do. Disgusting her with your practiced ritual, all while blabbering on and on about how great you are. Your doom's inevitable, hag. Keep it up! Don't let her escape!
No! No! I shall survive! My path is endless! Answer me, Master! Open the gate to your throne! Wait! The power within my rune did not protect you. The sword logic. It will see you grow stronger yet. Greater power awaits you. This I promise.
To live by the sword is to die by the sword.
For the weak, indeed, not you. You can ascend. Embrace my ritual, and I shall make you death incarnate.
Your blasphemy ends here. Death makes no bargains.
There you are, Wolf.
I heard you have some good news, Muying.
We've discovered the key to getting communications back online. The quantum tuner. A golden age creation responsible for quantum signal processing and transmission. The core of global communication technology. But finding it is the tricky part. All our attempts so far have turned up nothing. Now there's only one place left where we might find a lead. The data center on the outskirts of Jiangxi Metro. I'd like to ask you to sneak in there and see what you can find on the quantum tuner.
The data center? But that place was captured by the Fallen a long time ago. And with all due respect, can we actually find any useful information under the Fallen's nose?
Don't worry, I've arranged a guide for you. Ayuela has already set off. You can meet at the data center.
Come on, let's paint the town red. I see Ayuela. There.
Well, the terminals you're looking for are in the building ahead. Follow me. There are Fallen up ahead. I'll cover you from here.
Wolf, there's a terminal here. I tried to restore the data here and found that most of it dated back to 14 years ago.
14 years ago?
Something wrong, Ayuela?
Oh, it's nothing. Probably just a coincidence.
Can you find anything related to the quantum tuner?
I'll give it a try.
Authenticate manually? Wait, what's that?
A program? Looks more like a game. And a well-coded one at that.
This interface is familiar. Try to move the pieces on the screen, Wolf. Every puzzle has a solution. Rotate these prisms so that the light can pass through. It gets a bit harder with each stage you clear.
Ayuela, you seem kind of familiar with this program.
Well, it's similar to a game that my mother and I used to play.
Your mother? I don't think you've mentioned her much before.
She disappeared when I was just a kid.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Zev, have you found anything useful?
This terminal doesn't have the quantum tuner's location, but I did find its ID. That's something, right? We can use the ID to search for it at another terminal. Time to go. Actually, the logs show that a number of people have tried to retrieve the data here. But strangely, they stopped doing that 14 years ago. It's like they gave up or something.
Truth be told, this place is more like an abandoned battleground than a data center.
Oh no. The terminals in this room have been damaged. There's no way to extract data from them. What happened?
There must be some other clue as to tell us what went down here back then.
Huh. Perhaps we can check the holographic recording here. Allow me. Your intuition is right, Wolf. It appears these terminals were damaged in a fallen attack. Judging by their gear, it looks like it was Radagast's light bearers fighting against the Fallen. Looks like the light bearers suffered heavy casualties trying to guard this place. Wait. Why did they suddenly withdraw before the standoff ended?
Because Radagast ordered them to retreat.
Ayuela, you okay? You don't look too good.
I remembered. This data center. Jiangxi Metro's data archaeologists originally set their sights on it.
Data archaeologists?
In order to use Golden Age technology to restore Jiangxi Metro, those scholars snuck in under Radagast's protection on a recovery mission. But the price of victory was likely too high for Radagast, so he suddenly withdrew all the armaments. Without any light bearers to protect them, they had no choice but to halt the recovery efforts. My mother was one of the data archaeologists. I never saw her again after that.
I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm sorry for your loss.
I think Radagast sees things from a different perspective. He has to consider humanity's survival, our future. Though, sometimes even I can't understand some of his decisions.
Maybe. Now's not the time to be talking about that, though. We should move on and find the quantum tuner. This is one of the data archaeologists? Someone came in here after Radagast retreated. Follow her.
I think I might be able to get this door open. Just a moment. Here, this terminal's working. It's the authentication program again.
This program is my mother's. There's no mistaking it. But what's it doing here?
The log shows hundreds of failed attempts to access the terminal. Oh, I've got it! The program's a firewall, meant to stop the Fallen from stealing the data. It looks simple enough to crack, but the Fallen couldn't make heads or tails of it. Using this difference in thought patterns, it's brilliant. It's the same as the previous scan. The record stops at a certain point, presumably when Lord Radagast retreated. Hang on. Someone re-uploaded the data in the protection program. Alachio?
Alachio? That's my mother. This date. It's when she disappeared.
Looks like Alachio still returned to the data center after Radagast retreated, and the place was captured by the Fallen.
She came here and faced the Fallen alone? It was a brave decision. Heroic, even.
Maybe others would see it like that. But as her daughter, it was just cruel. She chose to abandon me.
Ayuela, maybe your mother had no choice but to do it for you, and for humanity as a whole.
She devoted her entire life to a return to the so-called Golden Age, and what did she get? Her lord's betrayal. That's how her great life ended.
Ayuela, I have no right to judge the history between Radagast and Jiangxi Metro, but I believe that this wasn't your mother's end. The legacy that your mother left behind flourished 14 years later and became the key to our fight against the Fallen. That's something beyond even the Lightbearer's capability. Countless mortals like your mother laid down their lives to protect the flame of hope. And it's thanks to them that humanity didn't perish with the Golden Age.
Maybe. But does it justify a mother abandoning her child?
Sorry to interrupt, but I found the quantum tuner's installation and maintenance log based on the ID. The records show that it was sent to a higher-level research base during the Golden Age. It hasn't been activated since, so it's probably still sealed there.
Can you find out where it is?
Unfortunately, the data is seriously corrupted.
A large data center like this should have a centralized backup lab. Keep pushing. As long as we find a terminal that can connect to the data backup, we'll be able to reveal the final coordinates. Looks like this is the lab where the data backups are stored. No response?
This terminal ran out of power a long time ago. Let's see if there's a standby power source here. We'll have to do a reboot, Wolf.
Uh-oh. All this noise is going to draw the Fallen.
Wolf! Ayuela! Buy me some time! Got it! A blank screen? Did it fail? No. Wait, something's here. If you're an ally from Jiangxi Metro, then I welcome you. I am the leader of a team of data archaeologists from Jiangxi Metro, Alachio. I have uploaded and encrypted all of the data. The technology of the Jiangxi Metro gorillas can help you decrypt it. Please use this precious data for good. It will play an irreplaceable role in the restoration of Golden Age civilization. I downloaded the encrypted data that Alachio uploaded. The gorillas should be able to decrypt it and get us the quantum tuner's current location.
And let's give Mu Ying the good news.
Wait, what?
We did it! Hold on. Not yet. Data...
It was specially designed by my mother. She once taught me how to use it. Here, like this.
Data Warden. Ice Arrow authentication detected. Special message loading. Special message loaded.
If you are able to receive this message, then you must be the one I've been waiting for. I'm sure you've been waiting a long time to hear from me, Ayuela. I was numb and lost, despairing over what had happened and struggling to find the meaning of my existence, until I gave birth to you, Ayuela. The moment you opened your eyes in my arms, I realized that there was still hope. You are my hope. I'm sorry that I had no choice but to leave you when you were young. Please forgive me. I had to keep the light of hope alive for humanity. And for you, I believe that at some point in the future, you will be able to understand everything, though the light of hope be faint. We shall shield it with our flesh and blood.
Hope, huh? Some people give everything for that vague little word. Was my mother one of those people?
Your mother was a hero.
Thank you, Wolf. I want to stay for a while and take a look at her final resting place. I need some time as well to understand everything she said.
I'll protect her with my life, old friend. You guys are back. Any luck?
The quantum tuner is being kept in some secret research base.
This is indeed the data archaeologist's technology. Leave it to Zhang Wenbin. I'll let you know if there's any news.
We found traces of Alachio in the data center, plus a message she left for Ayuela. Is that why you let her come along?
These past years, I've been wondering how to tell Ayuela the truth. But perhaps it was for the best that she found out on her own. I just don't know if she'll be able to understand what Alachio did. She's still young, but one day she'll grow up to be a great leader, just like her mother.
You might want to check your inventory.